Good morning and welcome to Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. We've got Cades Cove Loop Road closed right now. It's closed through February 29th, and that closure taking place to do some repair work. Cades Cove and Laurel Creek Road past Great Smoky Mountains Institute at Tremont is closed right now, and it'll be closed through February 29th. Other seasonal closures in the National Park include Klingman's Dome Road, Little Greenbrier Road, Rich Mountain Road, and also I-40 at the Tennessee-North Carolina state line, doing some major road work and resurfacing there. There will be closures and lane restrictions all the way through May, so look for delays if you're coming to or from the Smoky Mountains on the North Carolina side. And now let's see what's going on with the rest of the show.
Good morning, it's Kira with Morning in the Mountains, and today we're at Rowdy Bear Ridge in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I'm standing here with Dale, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this park. What all can you expect to do here?
So basically what we have here is we have one of the first in the United States hanging roller coasters. With this roller coaster, what we've added is a little bit of a twist. Each person who rides the coaster gets a laser tag gun. We have targets all over the property. The gun will communicate your score, and the gun will talk to you. You're competing against the person you're riding with, so you can look at your score, and if you score over 50 points with this coaster, then you win a free ride on a mountain coaster that we have located in Gatlinburg.
That is extremely cool. So that ride's kind of like those games that you see out in places where it's like a stationary setting and you're behind a bar, but this one you're actually getting to be a part of the scenery. That is awesome.
That's right. Yeah, it's a roller coaster that's extremely interactive. So it's super fun. People love it. A lot of people ride it multiple times. It's great.
That's cool. And now you don't only have things to do here, but what else do you have here?
Oh, that's right. So we have one of the largest and fastest tubing hills in the southeast. We have 4 lanes. We use a radar gun to clock how fast people are coming off the mountain.
How cool is that?
We're clocking people at around 33 to 40 miles per hour. You can ride as a single rider, double riders, or triple riders coming down the hill.
Wow, so this is a really cool place you have here.
It's super fun. We're trying to create an atmosphere that's very different and unique from other typical amusement parks, but we're actually more of an adventure park.
Wow, well thank you so much, Dale, here at Rowdy Bear Ridge. I've had a lot of fun here, and you all should come and check it out. Now back to you guys.
Being a successful business is a lot of work, especially when you have to design your own media projects and advertisements. Let us take care of your media needs. We offer a large variety of services such as photography, videography, print magazine, live streaming, and so much more. Contact our marketing today for a free initial consultation. Email marketing@mountainfunlife.com. We look forward to working with you.
It is Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy here with Jim Johnson, Brad Lovett, and Kira Cup. Hello.
Hello.
And maybe you got a Roku for Christmas? What?
I have a Roku.
Well, I got a new one for Christmas.
I know.
And I'm watching more and more of Mountain Fun Life now.
I think I have a Roku app.
Yeah?
I haven't downloaded it yet.
Okay, well, you get that on your phone. That's how you control
Oh
it.
no, it's on my TV. I have a smart TV.
Then you should totally watch us.
I know, I should.
We're on there a lot.
We are.
Yes.
Like
so-
every day, Monday through Friday.
It is. Wow. I like turning the TV on and there's our picture like right
Yeah,
on the TV.
absolutely.
It's kind of
That is pretty cool.
It's really
strange,
cool.
but
All
it's
right.
really cool.
Well, let's give us something to listen to when we watch this episode. Brad, what's going on?
Well, we have a big traffic issue on I-40 at the North Carolina-Tennessee line.
Uh-oh.
And that's going to be with us for a while, and off and on there are some issues there. Contractor for the North Carolina Department of Transportation will begin a significant phase in the two-year rehabilitation of I-40, and that's near the Tennessee state line. That started a couple weeks ago.
Sounds to me like good advice would be just to stay in Tennessee and don't go to North Carolina.
It could
Right.
be, yes.
I highly recommend that.
But then North Carolina people have to come here still.
Well, they can go around the long way.
They can go around
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
hit
I
the
mean,
dragon.
totally. We'll
use
Brad-
the Newfound Gap.
Email Brad at mountainfunlife.com and he'll give you personal directions
Yeah, you have to drive
Personal.
up the mountains and then back down.
on how to
Yes.
get around the long way.
Better
Terrahala
yet,
Skyway,
better yet, call him at 865. I'm just kidding.
978-1152.
No, not call. I just wanted to call Brad, not
That's what I'm talking about.
Karina.
We'll transfer it.
Let's do it.
Yes, we'll do that. Crews and subcontractors for Harrison Construction will begin constructing that new median, and that's on the westernmost 5 miles of the interstate in coming days. The construction process begins on the inside lanes of both directions, and I'll be closed until that phase is complete in the spring.
All right.
So keep that in mind. Now, we also have new winter hours at Anakeesta because they're doing some of their own construction.
Yeah.
And those new winter hours for January and February, they're working hard to bring you new exciting elements to Anakeesta. So it's going to be closed Monday through Thursday
Like
during the
Tennessee,
week.
that's one of the new exciting elements that they on the periodic table. Mm-hmm. Oh, not those kind of elements?
Not those
right,
elements,
never
no. Monday through Thursday during the week, and they're open Friday and through Sunday, I should say, for the weekend for the months of January and February. Now, they will be open Martin Luther King Jr. Day and also President's Day. Now, some of what they're going to be doing there include breathtaking 360-degree views. That opens this summer.
That's nice.
That's located at the summit of Vista Gardens, and it's exquisitely designed wood and steel observation tower that will ignite your sense of adventure in every guest. Towering 55 feet above the Vista Gardens and 655 feet above downtown Gatlinburg.
I think it's a pretty safe bet that we'll dangle Savannah and Kira from that.
I bet you
I
will.
think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love Anakeesta though.
You guys are there like every other day.
We
Yeah.
really are.
So I'm pretty safe bet that you'll be there for this.
Yes.
You might even be able to see Kentucky, so they say.
Wow.
Is that good?
I would think, yes.
It's a good view.
They've got some new dining options too this coming summer. That includes your southern barbecue favorites at the new Smokehouse Barbecue and Brew House.
what are you
It's
talking
fully
about?
enclosed dining or the outdoor patio seating options. Offers spacious dining for over 200 guests.
I like it. That's my love language, barbecue.
There you go.
What do you think? Are you planning on going to Anakeesta soon to check out all these new things? If you do, and you get there before we do, let us know about them.
Give us
Give
a comment.
give us a full report.
If you have an idea of somebody we should send Kira, you can put a comment in about that too. 'cause
We
we'll
should
send
do
it.
that, yes. Nominate a place to send Kira, yes. With cameras.
Well, I think I like chicken barbecue best. Although I mean, I could eat pork every day, but I don't. So I eat chicken a lot. You can't eat barbecue at all.
I eat tofu barbecue.
Barbecue tofu.
What about you? Chicken, pork, beef?
Ah man, I like pork, probably the best pork barbecue. Pork,
Yeah.
But I do like chicken and I do like beef.
Well, vote for that too. I'm curious to know because I'm pushing for. I like the chicken.
Tofu. Vote tofu.
All right, if you want to vote tofu, if you win the tofu vote, I will. I don't want to eat tofu.
Well, if she wins the
won't eat
tofu
tofu?
vote, I would.
I have eaten tofu. I've had miso soup. I've had it before. I was going to make you a bet that if the chicken wins, you have to eat chicken, but that's unfair. But
That
if
is unfair.
But if the tofu wins, I will eat barbecued tofu
Okay, there we go.
on camera. All right? I don't think it'll win. I'm pretty sure it's not going to win. All right, anyhow, you can save great money on our Mountain Fun Life Best Deals. Give a call at 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152, and also cast a vote on your favorite thing to barbecue. We'll be back with more of Morning in the Mountains coming up after this.
California.
Frank Murphy here. And you know, when you visit us here in Sevier County and in the Smoky Mountains, there are so many great attractions and things to do and see and ride. Of course, Dollywood is world-renowned for its roller coasters. So we've brought in a world-renowned roller coaster expert and amusement park, theme park expert, Pete Tribuco, calling us in from New Jersey. Pete, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? Happy holidays.
Very well. Happy to have you on. So as we begin the new year, as we begin 2020, I'd like to hear your forecast for the state of theme parks, the state of water parks and roller coasters, you know, because we've got a few under construction right here in our own backyard in the Smoky Mountains.
Yes, in fact, the roller coaster industry, as you know, is a multi-million, in fact, billion-dollar industry at this point. It's absolutely amazing at the number of rides and attractions that are going up all over the country. Obviously, in your area alone, I mean, Dollywood, for example, is having the Dragon Flyer, which is a new coaster, similar to the one that they have in Pennsylvania, but much bigger. And it's going to be an incredible ride there.
Well, let me stop you on Dragon Flyer for a second. I'm sorry, let me go back to Dragon Flyer for a second because I loved it. I was surprised, pleasantly surprised, that I could go on Dragon Flyer. I really thought my coaster riding days were over. But over the summer, two of my grandsons came, the 5-year-old and the 3-year-old. And the 5-year-old says, I want to go on a real roller coaster. I want to go on a real roller coaster. So I'm thinking he can't go on a real roller coaster. He's got to go on a kiddie coaster, right? Well, we get to the Dragon Flyer over there in Wildwood Grove, and they've got 2 height requirements. The normal height requirement for riding alone, and then they have a second one if you're riding with a parent or guardian or even an older brother or sister. And sure enough, the 5-year-old is tall enough to ride the Dragon Flyer. So next thing you know, I'm on the Dragon Flyer holding hands with the 5-year-old, and he is so excited. He comes off it going, I went on a real roller coaster. He was over the top excited. So that is an outstanding ride, and thank you for mentioning that one first.
Well, you know, you've got some great ones there, obviously. And before we go into the new ones that are coming out all over the country, you know, obviously you've got Lightning Rod, which is a fantastic wood coaster. You've got the Wild Eagle. The Mystery Mine Train is a mine train, but it's still a lot of fun to ride. Of course, you've got Thunderhead, which is one of my favorite of all times. The Tennessee Tornado, the Fire Chaser Express for kids.
I think Fire Chaser Express is another one that the younger kids can go on with a parent or guardian. There's 2 of those family coasters at Dollywood. I think Dragon Flyer and Fire Chaser are the 2.
Well, and of course Blazing Fury. Blazing Fury is another one. You know, all these rides. The one thing I love about Dollywood, and it's just an amazing place. Yes, it has 7 roller coasters. It has a bunch of rides. But what really separates, you know, Dollywood from a lot of the amusement parks is the shows, the people, the food, just the atmosphere of actually being, you know, in Pigeon Forge and in the mountains and just you know, the fun that you can have at that park is just, it's so much better. I mean, there's literally about maybe 2,000 parks around the country that you can go to.
Yeah.
Amusement parks. But bottom line is, Dollywood in my mind is in the top 5, if not the top, as being a place for people to go and have a great time, relive memories or create new memories, and just get to know the people of Pigeon Forge. It's really a lot of fun.
And of course, you've got Dollywood Splash Country right next door with all their amazing water slides. It's open during the summer, basically from May till Labor Day. And then the Dreammore Resort, they're going to be expanding that, adding more rooms and more convention space. But also some of the competition down the road. This past August, I was able to attend the groundbreaking for Smoky Mountain, which is a new outdoor water theme park. I guess, what would you call it? A water park, right?
Yeah, water park, basically. Yeah. You'll find that a lot of amusement parks will also have a water park attached to it, because nobody wants to be in an amusement park in the middle of the day where it's extremely hot. So to have a water park close by is pretty good. And in this case, it's competition, but at the same time, it's a good place to go during midday.
Right. Well, of course, Dollywood has their own water park, and now Smoky Mountain bringing in some of the same rides from Wisconsin Dells up there. Well, Pete Tribuco, I could talk to you all day, and we'll have to do it again real soon. We're out of time for this segment, but tell me the name of your book and how we can get in touch with you.
It's www.petetribuco.com. That's where you can find the book, on Amazon as well as other places. And it's called A Personal Guide to the Best amusement parks and roller coasters and water parks, and they can be found pretty much anywhere books are sold. And all the profits from these books will go to charity.
That's fantastic. Yeah, because you got a real job as a pilot and all your other day job. I know all about you. You're fantastic. Pete Tribuco, thank you for your time, and thanks for visiting with us on Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life.
If you are making plans to be in the Smoky Mountains, look for temperatures a little bit warmer than normal this time of year. We could have temperatures around 65 degrees with some showers, so if you're looking for snow, this may not be the week to be here, but of course you never know, things can always change. We'll have lows in the 50s, then looking ahead, 60s again for at least Tuesday and Wednesday. Then it's going to be cooling off toward the end of the week with temperatures in the 40s. Good day to spend some time outside, maybe take one of those winter hikes. And that's Look at the Forecast. I'm Brad Lovett. Now back to more of Mountain Fun Life and Morning in the Mountains.
Parrot Mountain. This attraction has it all, whether you're 2 years old or 90 years young, with hundreds of beautiful tropical birds and thousands of flowers, plants, and trees. Folks who visited our park have said, "I've never seen this many birds in one place. This must be what the Garden of Eden was like. The most beautiful and peaceful place I have ever been. These gardens rival the best. The best value in the Smokies. You'll want to visit Parrot Mountain and Gardens. Call or visit us online. We'll see you there."
You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Facebook and on Roku and on YouTube. Hi, Frank Murphy here with Jim Johnson, Keurig Cup, and Brad Lovett. Some days I forget what day of the week it is, but then I look back behind me and remember,
It's
Bear Monday! For whatever reason, there's so many bear stories that Brad is always ready on a Monday with new bear stories for us.
Right.
It's a great way to start the week.
And we're going to talk actually about bear relocation today.
All right.
What happens when the bears come to town, go eat at a restaurant, they want to go use the restroom at Pilot.
They do all sorts of things. They're taking over. It's Planet of the Bears, I'm telling you.
So when they come and relocate the bears, say, "Hey, boo-boo, time to go home."
Yeah.
What happens? Now they're doing a study on that.
Bears got to rent a U-Haul.
Yes, they have to do that. Or they just leave them out in the middle of the woods and they wake up and, "Hey, wait, there was a Taco Bell there. Where'd it go?"
That would be horrible to wake up and not know where the Taco Bell's at.
Well, that's what happens. They call Bear Uber, and they throw him in the back. The bear gets tranked.
It wouldn't be Uber, it'd be Uber.
Points.
Dad joke of the year right
Good
there.
Lord, that was a good one. You get a star for that one.
It's only 13 days into the year, so we'll see. But you were saying, so they trank the bear, right?
They track the bear, they move them. But when the bears are moved, 74% of them are never seen again.
Oh my
Why
goodness.
not?
That we don't know. We're going to try to find out with GPS
There's a
collars.
Bermuda Triangle of bears out there.
Yes. Now, when bears in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park lose their fear of people and cause problems in broad daylight,
Oh, so when we don't see them again, it's a good thing. It means they stayed in the woods.
they stay in the woods. Yes.
Oh.
What do they do
They
in the
found
woods?
acorns and stuff.
What do bears do in the woods?
Probably traumatize other animals. That's what I would do if I was a bear.
Kira doesn't like bears because they're not vegetarian.
I
Well,
know.
they kind of are. They eat whatever
They're mostly
they find.
vegetarian, but
I
they're
mean-
not entirely.
They're pretty. You're pretty. But
They eat whatever they can find, basically.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Would you eat acorns?
of course.
Okay.
I like acorns.
I'd like to get a recipe for acorns. If you have a recipe for acorns, would you please leave it in the comments? Because I will totally cook it and serve it to Kira.
Please leave a recipe.
But what they do is they relocate the animals outside the park boundary. But then what happens with the old ear tags, we never really knew. But a new study published last year, yes, 2019 was last year, tracked bears inside the Smokies with GPS collars. Now biologists want to do that research outside the park and see where they go.
Yeah.
Where did you go, boo-boo?
So wait, can the bears use GPS to get back downtown?
When they start reading,
Reverse
yes.
GPS.
I don't know. I'm a little
And they
worried
will be
about
doing
this.
that soon.
I'm a little concerned.
I wonder how the collars have power to just stay on that long.
Well, I mean, they could be. You could put a long-lasting battery in there, or you could put a solar power thing on it.
That would be
But I
cool.
mean, also you'll know where the bear is, so when the battery starts to die, you could theoretically go
Chase the bear down.
trank the bear again and give him new batteries.
Bear wakes up.
Theoretically.
Why do I keep waking up every couple months in odd places?
But these things, they last a very long time because they put it. I mean, they use them on birds and penguins and all these other animals all over the globe.
That's kind of cool how they can do that.
Yeah, so they have long-lasting batteries or whatever.
I'm gonna
Lithium diode or
Yeah,
lithium something.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the bear's making calls and looking at Facebook, so there's not a lot of.
Nothing
Right.
drains
That
your
we know
battery
of.
worse than that.
Oh, and that's why I keep seeing phone chargers all around the mountains.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bear's
Oh, that's
gotta
a
hook
warning.
up.
We should do a story on that someday about how you should not plug your phone into the random USB port in the airport or in a restaurant or in anywhere.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Because the hackers have figured out.
Wait, what?
Well, let's do that, and we'll do another segment about that. I mean, that's good advice. If you wherever you are when you travel around the world, and you see an electrical outlet, and then you see a built-in USB charger, right? A
That's
USB
right.
port.
That's right.
Don't plug your phone into the USB. Use your actual charger and plug it into your charger, and then plug your charger into the wall outlet.
It's always best.
Because when you plug your computer, your smartphone is a computer. When you plug it into somebody else's USB, you're giving somebody else access
Unknowingly.
to all your files.
That's true. That's true.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. It's like apps too. You got to be very, very careful with your apps because you can give an app access to everything on your phone.
I should probably get
Even
my,
cameras being turned on and off. It's crazy.
I
Don't
could
do
get
it.
my FBI Citizens Academy friends up here for an interview on this subject one day. I'll do that. All right. Well, anyway, let's save you money since we barely talked about the Bears. Do come visit us and leave comments about what you want to hear more about. When you check out our Mountain Fun Life Best Deals, 865-978-1152. That's the universal comment for leave comment. Type down below. Now it's also, look at the funny phone number, 865-978-1152. More of the show right after this.
When I became disabled, I lost my ability to work. It was then I knew I should have called the Garza Law Firm first.
At Garza Law Firm, we want to end your frustration and strengthen your claims so you can have the disability benefits that you need. The Garza Law Firm, let us help.
Good morning. It's time for sports here on Morning in the Mountains. I'm Rich Haley, and here's Jim Johnson. And we're going to be talking about the national championship in a couple of minutes because that's obviously the big story of the day.
Oh, it's a big story.
But let's take care of some local sports and high school football to start off with. Or excuse me, high school basketball. Yeah, I'm still a little Gator Bowl-ish.
I bet. It's been a week.
It's been a week. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was still pretty cool.
I can only imagine how incredible it was to be there and see the last few seconds of that game come together.
I watched people streaming out of the stands with 5 minutes to go, and I know every one of them is both kicking themselves for leaving and lying their butts off saying, no, I didn't leave. I was there the whole time.
You know you weren't there. I never leave. If I go to a football game or a basketball game, I stay to the last second.
Absolutely.
I think we should support the guys when they've given up their lives to be on that field. And just because they have a bad game, we should not leave them. We should always support them to the end.
I agree.
So love that about you, Rich.
All right. Good. I love it about me too. So we're talking about high school basketball, and we've got a couple of games. It's unusual to have Monday games. Normally it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. But Sevier County is taking on Carter, and that's going to be a home game for them. Northview Academy is going to Coalfield, and that's also a home game. And then the Kings Academy is taking on Knoxville Webb, my alma mater. So,
King?
No.
Webb.
Webb.
Webb's your alma mater. Okay.
Yep. So
great school.
So that's all the high school basketball for today. So let's talk a little bit national championship.
National championship.
The Clemson Tigers.
Oh yeah.
and the LSU Tigers.
Boy, that was a game.
And everybody says go Tigers.
I know.
Which side?
I'm more of a Clemson fan, basically because I got to go meet the coach.
You got to go meet him. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was incredible. I got to see how everything worked behind the scenes at Clemson University. And I was really quite amazed at how well his team responds to him.
Yeah.
You know, because in college sports, you can only require your players to spend so much time with you a week during the season.
Right.
And he has made such great relationships with his guys that they want to be around him all the time. And I mean, I saw it on the practice field, coming off the practice field, in the weight room, when they came out of the weight room, got to see, and they just love him. I mean, you can't fake that.
And that's what made the difference in their game.
Yeah.
I mean, they were a team, they were together, they knew they could come out on top, and they found a way and they won.
They did. It's an amazing school. I mean, a lot of the colleges are great, and you have great coaches. And I've met a lot of coaches over the years, and to see the bond that they had together was just really cool. Made me become a Clemson fan like instantly.
Yep.
So now that's the way to be.
On the other side, we've got the LSU Tigers led by Ed Orgeron and the Heisman Trophy winner Joe Burrow.
Oh, I know. I've got a lot of friends that are LSU fans, so I get beat up with that. But
So the weird thing is both teams call their field Death Valley.
I know.
Where the visiting team goes to die. So
it's going to be an interesting game.
It's going to be an interesting game. So if you're wanting to watch the game, it's going to be on tonight on ESPN at 8 o'clock. Vegas has, LSU as a 5.5-point favorite. The line opened up at 3, so it's moved a little bit. ESPN is picking Clemson.
Ooh.
So
it's going to be a tough one. Both phenomenal teams.
Yes.
And have worked their guts out to become the guys on top. So it's going to be a great game. Don't want to miss it.
Absolutely. And good old Dabo, all we've done is gone undefeated this season, undefeated last season. We're the defending national champions, and we're still the underdog.
I know, it's amazing. You know, they haven't lost a game in forever, right?
Yeah, they're 20-something games now.
It's crazy.
So, anyway, it's going to be a great game tonight. Hope you enjoy it. And that is sports for today. This is Rich Haley for Mountain in the Morning Sports News and with Jim Johnson.
And we're here.
We're here.
We now have our own magazine. Our prints are located in shops, gas stations, hotels, ballparks, all over the Smoky Mountain region. We offer a concierge service for cabins, hotels, resorts, and individuals. A portion of any of our services or ad space may be applied as ticket value to the cost of any service or ad you book through us. Contact our marketing today for a free initial consultation. Email marketing@mountainfunlife.com.
It's Monday, and you're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Thanks so much for joining us each and every weekday at this time on Facebook, on YouTube, on Roku. Jim Johnson, thank you.
Thank you, Frank Murphy.
I appreciate you.
How come you didn't thank me?
Because you're next. Oh. I just wanted to get him out of the way so I could turn this way. Because there's only one on this side. So I took care of that. And then I was over here. You want to be first? All right, let's do it over. Okay.
All right.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Kira Cup.
Oh, you're so welcome, Frank.
Aw.
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah. Thank you, Kira Cup.
Thank you, Frank.
Hey, and thank you, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
And you're welcome.
And thank you,
and
Kira
thank
Cup.
You, everybody.
You forgot to thank Kira Cup.
And thank you, Kira Cup.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you, Kira.
Thank you, Kira.
Jim.
Yes,
thank
you're
you,
welcome.
And thank you.
Yes.
That's the best right there.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.